Well, welcome back to Prime Morning. It's time for a news flash. I'm starting with the Chronicle. And so the Ghana school feeding program boss has been exposed on some corrupt caterers and is on page 2 and 3 of the Chronicle. So she's been speaking and says that most of the caterers who have been going about saying that governments have not paid them or they haven't been paid are actually not part of the school feeding program. They are not caterers at all. The story is on page 2 and 3 of the the Chronicle this morning as well. Police rescue assembly members from jaws of marauding youth. I like to check out the meaning of that word, right? So
marauding.
Marauding. Okay.
Coming like
become.
Maybe I should use Shatawale's song as an example. Coming like a kite.
Okay.
Just taking over, walking over.
Okay. Thanks for the correction. So, police rescue assembly members from the jaws of marauding youth. It is in front of the Chronicle this morning as well. Daylight robbery hits Cape Coast. It's in front of the Chronicle, daylight robbery. But I am quite confident.
You guys have followed that, right?
No, I didn't follow that particular story.
Charlie, right now,
I'm just hearing
it's getting scary.
But then again, it's getting quite peaceful because you'd find out that the police are coming down on, like robbers, thieves, and all of that. In the Volta region, just of yesterday, there was a report by the police that they had arrested about 10 suspected armed robbers who had done like all this daylight robbery. They robbed a vehicle of a van, something.
There was some robbery of sorts. But I feel even then, just to chip in, even when the police ask, Charlie, some people have become so, what's the word? Averse to the Ghana Police Service that even when the police is doing something good, yesterday in the evening, the police posted about the flooding and all of that and be cautious and all of that on their page on Facebook. I looked underneath and someone came and wrote like, and then take care of the armed robbery and all of that. So you see, it's a two-way street, but at least they're doing something and we commend them. Wow,
so the victim of this daylight robbery in Cape Coast is about 70 years. Why would you want to rob a 70-year-old man? Who visited the bank to withdraw some money, after which he proceeded to a shop around the Coronation Junction to purchase some items. So there were 4 persons. They showed up they showed up on a motorbike, and I'm told that the robbery looked well rehearsed. It looked like it was very, very...
Well, the robbers are getting very sophisticated. That one we can say for a fact.
Okay. Okay, so I learned something new in front of the Chronicle this morning, marauding. You might want to keep it and use it every now and then. But then I will give you the scripture reading for today. Are we ready? Genesis 6 verse 12. God saw how corrupt the earth had become, for all the people on earth had corrupted their ways. That's sad, because I'm also on earth. I don't feel that I'm corrupt. That's a scripture reading for today. I go to Ben.
Well, Ben?
Well, the Daily Graphic newspaper, debate on LGBTQI+. Parliament's agenda set 2 groups in tango over bill. That's on the front page. We'll be getting into that story later on BTH. 81,081. I love this number. 81,081 deployed for national service. Crash barriers replaced. You remember the ones we're talking to you about over the last 2 days or so. They've been replaced. Tor IMC vows to end graft. And yesterday when I was engaging Mr. Kojo Poku, he mentioned this. Mr. Norbert Anku is chairman of the IMC at Tor. But can they do it? To end graft, corruption. Can they do it? Middle spread, Spain to train 120,000 people in tourism sector. And on the back page, ministry rolls out campaign against illegal fishing. All of that in the Daily Graphic newspaper.
Well, thank you very much. Daily Guide newspaper as well. Let me jump in there. Same story. NSS releases 81,081 for 2021 and 2022 postings. I like only fried rice with chicken. It says that Abesim Cannibal. This is the only food he wants to eat. It's called a beggar with a choice, right? I know.
Serious?
Yeah, well, he's confessed the fact...
Did you just refer to him as a cannibal? Because he had body parts in his...
Well, that's what it says on the paper.
Initially, that's how we were addressing him. The newspapers, we learnt it from the newspapers.
Yes.
Because he's keeping human parts in his fridge.
He's referred to as a cannibal. But he's confessed that he started off with black dogs. He was eating black dogs killing black dogs at first, and then he moved on to human beings, and that's a confession in the Daily Guide newspaper. The full story tells you more about the story, but in the meantime, you should know that he says he likes only fried rice with chicken. I do believe he's in the custody of the police, right?
Yeah.
So this is what he's requesting for. Are there any fast food joints that have sponsored us so far that we want to say thank you to in this customer service week?
Well,
that might be we can probably look into.
Who wants to even give? Who even wants to give him?
He's the first person I'm hearing who has a choice like that. But anyway, that's on the side as well. A Brie Gardens as well to get a facelift, as President has mentioned and prompted. That full story is in the middle page here, page 8 of Daily Guide newspaper. Back page, Milo prepares stars for Zimbabwe clash. Who can't wait for that game? Let's start our bettings. Thanks to Betway for being with us all through as well. One of our cherished, should I say, support clients?
Absolutely,
yes, who've been with us as well. So we bet on their platform. If you bet as well, you can bet between Ghana and Zimbabwe. I'll be giving my odds very soon. However, disclaimer, my odds can be really odd sometimes.
I thought you said you were a prophet and that
am.
everything you said
I am.
would...
Yesterday, friends were asking about Italy-Spain game. I said to them that stay away.
Oh, but yesterday was just the way Spain dealt with Italy.
Oh, so
it was interesting. Like it was
won?
like the percentage was like 75-25.
Spain won.
Spain won.
But
good.
They had netted.
So would you mind?
Varane had netted
Would you mind
already before.
Would you mind?
So in the Euros, Italy beat Spain at some point. So
yes.
I was hoping for a revenge because Spain played really well too.
Would you guys mind if I place just on live television so that you see how my prophecies work? I don't know if my camera sound will pick, my mic will pick this, but I want to put somebody on speaker and he will tell you my prediction for Italy-Spain yesterday. Am I allowed to do that? Can I do that?
But you're calling the person already.
All right. So he's on a call now. So this is my friend and my colleague at work. His name is Jeffrey. Jeffrey, you're live on television. Good morning, Jeffrey. Can you hear him?
Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah.
Okay. So Jeffrey, yesterday I predicted the Spain-Italy match. For which team to win, please?
Spain and Italy yesterday, this is what you said. Yesterday, you were like, okay, because you weren't getting it,
that's the first one.
Avoid it.
But
that's what you said.
Then later on, I gave you a winner. Oh no, he has to remember.
Not that I can remember.
No, let me hold on. Let me take the conversation back. It will prompt it will jig his memory.
Jeffrey,
you remember you mentioned Italy had won the previous world champions. Hold on.
I said Italy were the European champions.
Yes.
I said that.
You can't recall I said Spain won? Spain would win?
No.
It's quite sad.
Jeffrey, thank you so much.
It's quite sad that he can't remember.
I can't believe Jeffrey just... Oh, Jeffrey.
He just gave me
Jeffrey just...
No.
This one.
No.
Sure.
Predicted USA.
No, I said the first thing I said was that
everybody should avoid that game.
So I said that here, right?
Yeah.
That everyone should avoid that game.
Yeah.
I think he can't remember, but I prompted and I said that between Spain and Italy, Spain would win. Then he said that Italy had won the world champions. So it's very likely they would win that game.
The Euros, actually.
The Euros,
because,
yes.
Okay. Well, even though probably you skipped me, but I mean, most of the games that you've been predicting, you are very emphatic.
Jeffrey, bye.
Okay.
This is
Bye.
Okay, Jerry, I'll put you on hold. But thank you very much. That was supposed to be a live one.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll just say this.
No.
It means that
yes.
The betting odds of Jay Foley, he gets it right sometimes.
No, not sometimes.
Everybody.
You have to. Which is... but not the octopus.
Not sometimes. No, I speak for this. Not sometimes. I mean, look, if I wasn't emphatic, I'm sure he just skipped the memory. But I was very clear after the first comment.
You were very clear after being very unclear when you said that we shouldn't even go near the match.
And then I said, but if you're not going to stay away, it will be a Spain win. But it's fine. I mean, I know what I said. I know deep in my heart. I know what is true.
You were very clear even when you were unclear about us not going clearly near to the match.
But guess what? Talking about wins and Betway.
We need to buy all.
Talking about wins and Betway. Guess who clocked 168,000 Ghana cedis about 2 days ago?
Who?
Shatawale.
Is it true?
Well, Betway has put a post on to confirm it. Yeah.
100 and what?
68,000. We can confirm the figure later on. So thank you, Betway.
So dude's been betting.
For real, for real?
Yeah, so he put in about, from the slip that Shatta Wale has shared, he put in about 2,000 Cs or so. I think if my memory serves me right.
And Beto is going to count like money.
They pay you instantly.
So what did he bet on? Was it football? Was it, what was it?
We'll try it. I'll try and pull out the post that he had put up on his page when he had the slip, and then as well as what Betway has put out as well. So congratulations to Shatta Wale, aka Charles. He started teasing fans as usual. But anyway, I'll get the results for you later on. Let's move on to other papers as well.
I'll take a moment to tell you what's happening in front of the Business Finder. And so, under the One District One Factory, President's Commission 6.2 million Ghana cedis shoe manufacturing factory is on page 2 of the Business Finder this morning. And also, we have signed a deal to sharpen entrepreneurial skills of tourism, arts and culture ecosystem. We've signed that. Is on page 7 of the Business Finder as well. And also, we're being told to look more or exploit climate change prospects to rebuild economies, and that's on page 8 of the Business Finder this morning. Benjamin, got anything?
Well, I think I would look at some of those who have made the show possible over the years, and guess where I'm starting? Iradinaya Bakery, hot oven. Iradinaya Bakery. We celebrate you for all that you've done for us over the years, and I'm particularly mentioning this because bread is one of my staples.
How do you wake up and work out so much and end up eating bread?
Oh, so here's the thing. I practically never get constipated. And back in the day when they bought loaves of bread, they would hide them from me. That's how bad it is. So I love bread, especially when it's hot. Have you tried bread? You didn't do those things. One more bread.
Do you know paneku?
Share tobo.
Do you know paneku? Well, I like to say good morning to a very good friend of ours who visited last week, Verity. So now you know at least we like bread. Okay? So good morning, Verity.
Ayo. We also celebrate Preset Paysetter Senior High School and Duraplast Limited, Accra Breweries. Ucha,
yeah,
19, is it 1931?
Okay.
Doha Open University, Rima Calvary Center, RCC.
Okay. I've got a few people as well, but Jay, you want to finish with the Ghanaian Times?
Well, so I managed to get the betting games that Charles actually put on. He had about 46 odds, and he invested, I think, about, let's see, wager amount was 2,000 cedis. 20 million. 2,000 cedis, so 20 million old Ghana cedis, and then he had a Betway confirmed it with 168,593.17 pesos. Yes, that was what he made from his
good morning.
So what were the betting odds again? You said
46.
Something. I don't get. So
46.
46.
Yes.
So what does that really mean?
So that means, well, if I'm not too deep in betting, but so what that means is that the number of predictions, every prediction has got a certain score.
Right.
Okay, so maybe some predictions have got 2.0, some predictions have got 1.5.
So it's like
them as odds.
Is it like 1 out of 46 chances of getting the right answer?
So
or something?
there are various games with various predictions with various scores that add up to the 46.
Right.
So they multiply it by how much you put in. So he put in 2,000 and then he clocked back his 160 something thousand.
Right.
Yeah.
What is? Okay, 2 by 46 would give you 92. So then that's not the math. Okay.
Well,
stick to the book.
So I think there are two. Hold on, there are two slips that I think I found here. Like I'm saying, I mean these things are
okay. Whilst you're
so one was 45 and one was 46. So one slip was 45 and then that was 46. So one slip he put in 1,500 cedis and the second slip he put in 2,000 Ghana cedis.
So that's statistical.
So it's 2,000 by the 45.28 odds, and then the second one was 1,005 times 46. So when you add the two,
just might be correct because when you do the addition, you just might get
168. Yes, okay. Right there. Okay. 3 dying and others injured in the explosion at Durban oil mills. Christian Bodies presents a memorandum, I beg your pardon, in support of LGBTIQ plus bill to Parliament. Ghana's paying to create 1 million tourism jobs in 3 years, and also, like I said. I think I caught that story somewhere in the middle page here real quickly. Okay, already mentioned is the Christian Bodies presenting the memorandum. All right, that's it for Ghanaian Times newspaper for me as well.
Okay, shall I say a big thank you to Mark Vitters and also Wilma, Huawei, UBA Ghana Limited, Mystery of Christ International Church, Jumia as well, BBC Industrial, Magic Dodo Ghana Limited, and also Loving Life Chinese Clinic Limited. Today we're dedicating a lot of time to say thank you to our partners, our clients, everybody who's been doing business with us from day one. We're so grateful. So really look out for that. We would just might mention your favorite brand, okay? I know Jay's got a tall list. I've got a tall list as well. You want to know? Do stay with us. Benjamin?
Well, on our thank you tour, we will start from here with City Trust Travel and Tour.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
You know the Dubai thing we've been talking about?
I want to go to Malta.
Malta. Somewhere in Europe. Wow. Why Malta though?
I can't. I'm curious about the town. Country. I hear it's small. I hear it's an island.
It is.
It's true. Yeah. So I'm just. Yeah.
Imagine drinking Guinness in Malta.
In Malta, I'll take some along. I'll take Jay's Malta and go to Malta with it.
Ayo. Dew Haven Ventures, Prophetic Ministry of Jesus Christ. We thank all of you. Bisa Health Application, Anointed Practical Engineering Training Center, and Women's Aglow International.
Okay.
All right.
It's lots of it, yeah.
Well, okay, so NutriFood, Nestle, Unilever, with 3 Yellow Trees Limited, Franco Trading, thank you so much, Nivea, Fan Milk, World Reinstatement Movement, Wilma International, and GB Foods. We'll tell you more about all the rest of the list we have here as the show goes on.
Absolutely. Did we tell you that you can share with us the current situation after the rains yesterday? You can share a photo or a video of what's happening in your area to 0551 5757. Last week, Thursday, we started this project with you that show us what's happening in your community, your area, wherever. Is it good or bad? Is it worth sharing? Is it something we need to draw the authorities' attention, every stakeholder? Just share with us and send us a brief about it. And we just might select it. We will definitely do an order of priority, you know. And so we will select the one that's very pressing and worth celebrating as well. And then we'll show it on television and draw people's attention to it. So keep them standing. I mean, keep them coming. We've got a few as well. We'll show them a little later on Social Watch today. So the show is for you and I today. Yeah, Benjamin.
It's interesting, right? Because we have videos that people have sent, pictures and all of that. And you're going to be seeing them. When you send them, you see them.
Yeah.
So we'll actually put them out there and hopefully some action will be brought to bear.
Okay. That's it. Are you betting or something?
Well,
you
let's
look
go
very
for a break.
You look very.
Are you still betting on Spain and Italy?
You look very mysterious. Like you look like you're doing something mischievous, actually.
Let's go for the break.
Yes, let's go for the break.